Alright, chips are good. The diodes look good. Man, everything looks good. Capacitors aren't blown. Let me adjust the trim pot. There we go. And reset. Green light. No green light. Dang it. Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm Lazlow the MST Guy, and welcome to the show. This is Simon, and I broke him. I was installing his voice modulator, and something went wrong. I don't know, something shorted out. I'll get him fixed by next episode, hopefully. Anyway, today we're going to be looking at Mystery Science Theater 3000 KTMA number 12, Fugitive Alien, which is just a Japanese TV show spliced together to make our movie. How exciting! Once again, Trace is on vacation, which means no Dr. Forster and no Crow. The episode begins with Dr. Earhart on the phone with Dr. Forster, who's in Vegas at a mad scientist convention.
Okay, when you're at the roulette table, remember the system. Joel, oh, he's fine. He has at least another week of oxygen left. Okay, look, I just got the findings out of the computer, put half of the research grant on red, and take the other half and bet on video dog racing. You can't miss, I swear.
We enter the theater, and since Crow is out, Servo sits in Crow's seat. The movie starts out by showing us a rather large squadron of attack ships heading towards Earth.
And the Fugitive Alien.
Wait a minute. I smell something kind of weird. It kind of smells like rip-off!
Hey, aren't those X-Wing fighters from Star Wars? Very close.
Anyway, the Raiders, yeah, real original name there, continue their attack on the Earth. Stuff blows up, people get shot, glass gets smashed. But our story focuses around this guy, Ken.
Honestly, I've never seen anyone so strong.
I like you too,
I'm
Phil.
twice as strong back home. On Valnistar.
Did you hear that, Ken? I'll check it out.
During their attack, a kid runs up to Ken, shooting a toy gun at him.
You get the feeling this was perhaps not made initially as a single film? Waste them.
Bang, bang! Hey, fall down!
Ken's friend and fellow Raider wants him to kill the kid, but Ken, he just can't bring himself to pull the trigger.
Ken, little boys with guns grow up to be big enemies. Better kill him while he's still young.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those stories, isn't it? Anyway, the kid's mom comes running up to the kid, calling his name, which just happens to be Ken as well.
Like me. Little boys with guns.
Darling, where are you?
Grow up to be.
Okay, cue the blue filter, and go!
Shoot, Ken! Kill them both!
It's a dream sequence. Slow down.
As you would expect, Ken accidentally kills his friend. Sorry, Simon. Anyway, thus making Ken, can you guess it? He's an alien, and he's on Earth. He's now a fugitive. Come on. Simon, do you know? Oh, yeah. Yep. He's now the Fugitive Alien.
Ken! Ken!
Barbie.
Why?
Ken.
You betrayed us! Traitor!
Ken takes off in his ship and is chased by his fellow Raiders. He ends up getting away, but he's hurt and his ship is damaged. Luckily, an Earth ship, the Bacchus 3, is passing by, and...
Captain, I just spotted a UFO.
Let's see. What do you
We
think?
have our first space babe.
Well, that was just a meteoroid, but we cut back to Ken, who ejects from his ship just as it blows up.
3, 2, 1.
The explosion draws the attention of the Earthship, and they pick him up.
Welcome to the Earth's oldest spaceship, Bacchus 3. My name is Joe.
The Raiders approach the Bacchus 3, but Ken comes in to save the day.
I think they could. In space speed. Space speed.
Ah, yes, space speed. When in doubt, go faster. They manage to evade the Raiders when the Raiders' leader, Lord Voldemort, gives us the cliched bad guy dialogue.
Bacchus 3. You haven't seen the last of me.
The Bacchus 3, the ship carrying Ken and company, heads back to Earth, and we take a break for a host segment.
Hey, Servo, have you seen Crow? Crow? I don't know anybody named Crow. Crow who? Yeah, Crow that gold robot that you share a bunk with. Gold robot. I recognize the name, but I can't place the stupid, unbearable face.
Come on, Crow. Servo, I know you know who Crow is. Now, would you please tell me where he is?
Yeah, Joel flubs his lines a few times in that host segment by calling Servo Crow. Isn't that right, Baxter?
What are you guys doing taking Crow's body apart? What were you thinking?
Well, Gypsy, we might as well tell him. The cat's out of the bag. We were trying to install a hot air popper in Crow for your birthday.
We head back into the movie to see Ken running around like an idiot, and he decides, yeah, he needs to hijack a ship. He spots the Bacchus 3 and boards it. Ken and the captain have a little tussle when Ken confesses to the captain.
I was a boner raider. There's no point trying to hide it.
Boner raider?
I was on a mission.
The Raiders return home, and we are introduced to a new character, the lovely Rita.
This is everything.
Why, that can't be true.
I know it must seem impossible. You loved each other, and he was your brother's friend.
Due to the law of the planet, Rita must track down Ken and kill him. Of course. Meanwhile, back on Earth, Ken is getting acclimated to living on Earth, and maybe an Earth girl.
Who's
No,
Rita?
not strangles,
Your wife or
honey.
your girlfriend? Cat got your tongue?
Shut up!
Ken is out wandering around at night, alone.
This is a strange development. Using my superior strength to fight my own people. Sure, I'd love to liberate Valnestar from the tyrant Helkin, but my whole family's up there.
I sure hope there aren't any forklifts lurking in the dark.
He's a
Ken
tough
is
little bugger.
strong. Ken is big. Ken is mad.
Alright everybody, from the top, he tried to kill me with a... Oh, wait a minute. Well, that is this movie, but not this episode. Hey everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of Learning with Lazlow. There are 21 episodes in the KTMA season of Mystery Science Theater 3000. Of those 21 episodes, we have access to 18. And of those 21 episodes, 9 movies shown in these episodes will be re-shown in Season 3 of Mystery Science Theater. That means we get to watch all 5 Gamera movies again. The upcoming Mighty Jack, the upcoming Time of the Apes, KTMA number 3, Fugitive Alien 2, which was actually the sequel to today's movie, Fugitive Alien, and today's movie, Fugitive Alien, will be shown in Season 3 again. Why did they do this? I really don't know. They probably felt they didn't do the episodes justice or do the movies justice, and so they wanted to revisit them. Or maybe they just were able to acquire the rights to those movies and they were able to show them again. It'll be interesting to see these movies shown again in future episodes of Mystery Science Theater. They'll have a whole new, fresh take of the host segments and theater segments and all brand new writing. I can't wait. Anyway, that's it for this week. We'll see you next time on Learning with Lazlow. Ken fights off that forklift when we take a break for another host segment.
You never see Diana Ross on stage with Michael Jackson, is what you're saying.
Well, it's more like the same reason you never see, let's see, Jim Backus and Richard Nixon together.
Oh, I get it. You never see Fred Flintstone and Tip O'Neill sucking back brewskis in the Bedrock Tavern together.
Right, unless the Way Outs are playing, then it's possible.
Ken and the crew of the Bacchus 3 are out on a mission when Rita leaves for her mission to kill Ken. They land on a planet and Ken decides to have a look around.
Feeling good, eh?
He finds the local tavern and gets into a fight.
Ow.
Yeah, it's good to humiliate him to the core.
Ken gets captured and is sentenced to die.
Well...
Suit yourself.
Honk.
Order the execution.
The crew decides to rescue Ken when it's time for another host segment.
And then I'm gonna be Dick Clark and rate you, okay? Let's go!
Boy, is this gonna be fun.
Come on, let's move it, shake it.
Ken escapes from his cell, and as he's escaping, he rescues another prisoner, and the two get out of the prison. After several minutes of fighting, they're told to meet the Bacchus 3 60 miles from their current location. The two start to walk, and the Bacchus 3 leaves the planet in an attempt to fool the locals. The ship's about to turn around when Rita suddenly shows up.
The missing plot link.
The Breck girl.
Ken and his escapee friend get wounded when suddenly Rita shows up and saves them?
I came to kill you, Ken.
Rita, what are you doing here?
I've been trying to track you down for days.
Kill.
Rita and Ken get into a fight. Ken tells her how he accidentally killed her brother. She's about to kill him when, well...
I can't do it. I can't kill the man I love.
Gee, I didn't see that coming. Anyway, the two are ambushed, and in the attack, Rita gets killed. Ken and his escapee friend head back to find the Bacchus 3. They find it.
Stop it.
The two board the ship, and they fly off into the stars. The end.
I guess I don't miss Crow that much.
I knew you wouldn't.
Time for Joel and Servo to wrap things up.
I scare you? Well, anyway, we've had so many people call in and say they wanted to have a fan club. We're going to try to have one. What I want you to do is send us a postcard. And Cambot, could you put it up on a CG up on the screen, heavy on the 30 weight? There it is. You want to say it?
That's right. Send your postcard with your name and address to Mystery Science Theater 3000, care of TV23, 2505 Kennedy Street Northeast, Minneapolis, Minnesota 55413. Be sure to include your favorite soup.
Mystery Science Theater 3000, KTMA number 12, Fugitive Alien. Yeah, we missed the sequel. It was shown in KTMA number 3, but don't worry, we get to see today's movie and the sequel in Season 3. Now, one of my problems with these movies is that they're actually TV shows spliced together, and there really isn't a plot, which makes them really difficult to follow. You know, overall, this isn't that bad of an episode. The theater riffing, it was actually pretty good, and the host segments were, they're okay, not their best. Hopefully, I should have Simon working by next week, and maybe another robot. In my next episode, I'll be looking at Mystery Science Theater 3000, KTMA number 13, SST Death Flight. Yeah, sounds really exciting, doesn't it? Anyway, if you have any questions or comments, you can email me at lazlowmstguy@gmail.com or head over to laidoffproductions.com and check out Zombie Chick reviews or Hyper Circus Cavalcade, or check out our store. There's some really cool Zombie Chick t-shirts in there. Anyway, so until next time, I'm Lazlow the MST Guy, and I'm your host for all things Mystery Science Theater 3000. Wave goodbye, Simon. Oh yeah, you're broken. See you, everybody.
On the nightstand.
Oh, why did you kill me, Ken? I was your friend. You should have killed that boy.